Welcome back, monkeys. This is the final 2 episodes of my entire 100% platinum walkthrough guide of Black Myth Wukong. Wow, what a journey it's been. For this episode, we're just going to go over farm routes that you can do in order to grab some of the RNG, armors, soaks, curios, and seeds in the game that are needed for the platinum. And then the last episode, we will end it with a bang and fight Erlang Monkey Stone or Stone Monkey, and then the Broken Sage. So we'll be fighting 3 very difficult bosses and ending it at that. So for this episode, we're just gonna kind of go over, checklists and items you can do to just gear yourself up for NG Plus to get you a step forward into getting the platinum. So the first thing you're going to want to do is simply go here, talk to this guy, and first and foremost understand how many seeds do you have. So again, everything here is seeds we have given to this guy that we can harvest. So if you can harvest these things, that means you've picked up those seeds. You need all the seeds in order to get one of the trophies. And there are, I believe, 15 seeds. So you're going to kind of go through this list, find out what you're missing. Now, I'm personally not going to show you different seed farms. I'm just going to link a very good video from 100% Guides on every single seed farm. He did a much better job than I could, and honestly, I don't want to spend all this time running through different farm routes for licorice. You know what I mean? I'll just link it in the description, and if you want to get that achievement, just follow that. Now, I will be walking through the Curioses and the armor pieces and the random soaks. Now, some of the Curioses, like the Skull Goat, is picked up from the Jade Lotus, right? You have the Gensing soak, right? That's picked up from Gensing. So there are, like the Steel Gensing. So there are, Curioses and soaks you can pick up from these seeds. But anyway, I will go through that. So find out what you're missing, right? And then you're going to start crafting every single armor piece that you have, that you can be able to craft, as well as every single staff that you can, right? And of course, you're not going to have will to craft everything. That's why an NG Plus is going to be required, right? You're going to have to do NG Plus anyway to get the bull material for the bull set, right? So, you're going to simply start crafting, right? Your headpieces, your armor. Like this bull set, you won't be able to finish off until the end of Chapter 5, until you fight the Bishu Beast. So you're going to go over through the game. You're going to be farming material anyway. And then that's it. Start, as you can see, I already started crafting some pieces. So you can certainly say, hey, you know what I mean? I want to do a full, Pilgrim set run in my NG Plus. So you can upgrade that to Mythic if you want. You don't need to upgrade every armor to Mythic. You just need to craft them once. But let's say you really want to do a Centipede build, right? So you'll start crafting this. You know what I mean? Then you'll start going into the... Yeah, right, and then start crafting the second piece. So instead of just crafting each armor and not having enough will to do so or materials, you can, be selective in terms of what you want to run into with your new game, in your new game plus. But anyway, you'll have to craft all of these, right? You're going to have to craft all the weapons here, right, upon these upgrade chains. Now, there's going to be 3 new NG plus mythic weapons that are going to be... like the Iron Staff. It'll be a 3rd one down that you can craft, but you'll only be able to do that in NG+. So you're going to have to craft those 3 new mythics, and, you have to craft this as well. So, start just crafting and just so, you have it. Essentially it. Anyway, with that said, in order to optimize a run, we're going to want to equip a 2 set of Pilgrim, because that's going to increase our sprint speed. On top of this, right, you're going to want to go into your brew and actually equip the romance drink, because that's going to increase your run speed. So any type of run speed increase for farming like this is always a good idea. So you'll go down to brew, right? Instead of 9 skies, you'll select Blue Bridge Romance, and then you could have, right, the blue Bee Mountain Stone, because that'll give you an extra gourd sip. And the rest kind of doesn't matter, but this will increase our movement speed plus our pilgrim set, and you're off to the races on the farm, right? So without that, without further ado, let's go over some of the RNG pieces, like the armors and curioses, and we'll start with the New West, and we will go to the Frost-clad Path. So this is so you can farm your Mani Bead Curios. You basically kill the Great Sword guys, the undead Great Sword guys, and they will be able to drop that Curios if you haven't already. So again, go into your inventory, check your Curioses, check your soaks, check your drinks, and find out which ones you may be missing. At this point, we have gotten everything in this game that there is to collect, other than, of course, perhaps not running into random drop rates. So you're going to run, right? You're going to have your gourd, and then look how fast you're going, right? And you're simply going to kill the guys with the great swords. These guys right here, right? And you're going to hope to God the Mani Bead drops. Right, keep using your gourd, sprint, and right, that's all there is to it, right? So this is not a bad farm for these guys here. Now these things can drop duplicates, can pick up duplicates, and then that's it. Then you go back, reset. So that's the Mani Bead. Now the Skull of Turtle armor is from that turtle boy. Best way I found that doing that is simply going to New West, and we are going to the Longevity Road. And that's it. I mean, it's something to note of the seeds and plants. So they actually don't. Enemies spawn every time you rest. However, harvesting plants don't. It's about a 30-minute cooldown. If you really want to cheese the game, you can just, go to your PlayStation settings, change the clock manually. Anyways, you can might as well kill these, right? If you don't have the Mani Beads, like they're all over this map as well. But you're basically going here. Oh, on the bottom left of your stamina bar, you'll notice if you have the buff. But you're gonna kill this thing repeatedly, right? Until you get what you want. Right? It's not. And some of these are really low drop rates, right? See, no, didn't drop. Go back and farm. So that's the Skull of Turtle. Now we're going to go to the temple entrance, and there's a few things there. Right, now we're going to go to the temple entrance here, and there's a few things that drop from mobs. So, again, drink your gourd so you get movement speed, plus the pilgrim set. These guys right here with the sickles, they're going to drop the Beast Buddah Curios. Right. Okay. Right. Those are going to drop the Beast Buddah Curios. You can then make your way up here. And these guys right here, with the sickle on them, like with the shirt. Right? Those are going to drop the bronze Buddah Pendant Curios. Keep going here. Then you're going to come into a bunch of blind monks. These blind monks drop See No Evil armor piece. Not bad for crit. They're really annoying. Anyway, you're going to kill those, and then over here, there's 3 of them, right? I believe there's a sickle guy here. Yeah, right here. Right. Then the Vajra here will drop the Vajra Armguard. So killing this. That's the Vajra Armguard. Right, you got more stupid blind monks. You get it, right? You get the farm route. These guys are probably the most annoying ever. There you go. Feel free to use the fan. For people that are blind, they are ruthless. Anyway. I already got the See No Evil from these guys. But anyway. Right. And then you can just simply rinse and repeat. So we talked about the Vajra Armguard, See No Evil, Bronze Buddah, Pendant, Curios, the Beast Buddah Curios. Okay, now I'm going to do very quick or efficient, I guess, seed farm for like the Jade Lotus Soak, as well as the Gensing Soak. So go to New West, and then you'll go to the Forest of Felicity. Now, again, I will not be showing all the seed farms, right? Like the Celestial Pear and the Fire Bellowflower, the Fire Date, the, Fragrant Flower Jade, the Golden Lotus, the Licorice, some seeds are gotten from bosses like the old Gensing, right? The Millennium Gensing, Age Gensing. You've already gotten that because we killed the boss. The 9-capped Lingzei and the purple Lingzei seeds, you've already gotten that from the boss in Chapter 5, right? So, anyway, you're going to go here. And again, these spawn every half hour. So there's a Gensing Soak you can get. The Steel Ginseng, I bet. Or I believe it's a Curios. Then you're going to bank left here. Again, if the buff on the bottom left doesn't show your speed running, then... There's some Jade Lotuses here. Right, you just gotta get lucky, boy. You could also pick up, right? More ginseng. Then make your way down this river. And again, if you have the Jade Lotus, you don't need to pick these fucking things up, obviously. You have the... Come on. Okay, why isn't it letting me pick this up? Okay, sorry. Oh, I was a little bit bugged. Right, you can come in here. Anyway, the guide I'm going to link in my description is going to show all the specific seed farms. This is more of like a one-size-fits-all type run. Right. There's also here a pear. That one, the tree pearl. That's going to be a bitch. A lot of Gensing. Gensing and Jade Lotus, basically. And then as you can see, right, these are the... This is where we face that boss. This should be an enemy. Right. Alright, see, this guy we need for the... Right, one of the armors. God damn it. So, hopefully you get lucky there. And then go back. And then the one final, you know, seed farm I'll do relatively is for Genshin and the pairs. So we're going to go back here. And we're going to go to the Brook of Bliss. Where the fuck? What am I doing again? But yeah, Brook of Bliss. And then we'll continue with the Curioses and stuff like that in the rest of the armor and other chapters. So here is a good run for Gentian and pairs and Jade Lotus, to be honest. Go here. And I believe there's one here. This is probably the worst part of the game, right? It's, right, kill this guy if you don't have many bead, right? You kind of get the point. And there should be one more. Then you're going to go down. Now the Gentian, you're just doing for the seeds. Left to the bridge. Jump down. There's a pair. Oops. Right? Fuck. There we go. There's another. There's another. Then you can, you know, might as well get the... So it's best, because they spawn every 30 minutes, it's best to do every seed farm. Right? You can might as well then come down here. Because by the time you do the full, like, world tour, they're most likely going to spawn again, right? And again, once you get those items, you no longer need to fucking involve yourself farming it, right? There you go. There's another. Now these cactuses here can drop, I believe, the golden lotus. There you go. And then again, there's some sword guys there, and then right, and then you kind of get the point. Anyway, good luck. All right, now what we're gonna do? Let's see. So we talked about Gensing Soak, the Jade Lotus Soak. Now we're gonna go to chapter 4. Court of Illumination. There it is. Now, when you come out of this secret chapter 4, or I believe after you kill the chapter 4 endgame boss, there is a table and chest that grabs the preservation Orb Curios. Not the most exciting episode, but we will end it with a bang, and I mean... This tiger right there. Killing these fucking annoying things first. So this tiger, we did... This is an extremely rare drop. We actually were able to get it in our first in our walkthrough. This is why I kind of the Tiger Tendon belt. That's where you get it from that. So just reset that. But anyway, this is why I recommend just playing the game and not kind of doing this farm routes until like until you really need to, right? So you can pick up Gentian along the way, you know, just kind of doing the world tour of bullshit. Anyway, we're gonna go back to... Where the fuck is it? Here it is. Now this table here should be there, which we didn't get before, so that's the Preservation Orb Curios. Now a couple enemy farms for armor. Is it the Vajra bridge? This is killing the grasshopper mobs. You're gonna get the Lotus Antennae mask. Gonna run here and simply kill this fucker over and over and over and over and over again. That's it. Right? Alright. So that's that farm. Okay, now... Upper Hollow. The egg sacs, they're gonna, like, breaking the egg sacs, they're gonna give you the spine in the sac Curios. Right, so if you remember, you run up here. Go through here. I believe that's the grasshopper guy. I'm not sure. No, it's the one that's more melee. Anyway, you go here. Alright. And break sacks. Break sacks. Right. Until you are lucky enough to get... But again, we've broken so many sacks, right? That, Anyway, so that's that, right? You get the drift. That's spine in the sac Curios. Now, the fruit of Dao Soak, you get them from the flying wisps. The Forest of Felicity has a close one. There we go. Temple of the Yellow Flowers, Forest of Felicity. So from the Forest of Felicity Shrine, there's other shrines in which you can find these guys, but it's these guys here. The Fruit of Tao will be dropped. You know, the Purple Cloud Mountain area has a lot of these. Probably more of them, actually. So, right? You're gonna be killing these guys for that. But again, the Purple Cloud Mountain probably has a better farm for the Fruit of Dao. Then we're gonna go to the Temple of Entrance Shrine. And it's those poisonous cunts. Those like wormy fucking dudes. Those worm dudes. So you're gonna run up here. Right? You know what I'm talking about. These guys. There, oh, we got lucky. There he goes. Virtuous Bamboo Engraving. You saw it live. Anyway, kill all the worms there for that. The Tiger Tendon Belt we covered right outside the Court of Illumination. The Snake Sheriff. Now the Undying Vine Soak. We're going to go to the Valley of Blooms. And it's going to be those tree dudes. Like I said, just play New Game Plus. If you get it, you get it. Until you really don't want to play anymore in New Game Plus, right? You don't want to do Plus Plus. Then I guess it's, you know, you got to do it. But anyway. Grab this, you might as well, right? World Tour. There it is. So these... And that fucker will drop the Undying Vine Soak. So now, let's head to Chapter 5. The last two Curioses and Soaks. Flaming Mountain. Valley entrance. So those big-ass rock dudes, they're going to drop the Flame Mediator Soak. We already got that on our first playthrough, or on this playthrough, rather. You can see how I didn't want to show you the seed farm route, because that would be like another goddamn 25 minutes just... And honestly, that guy did a much better job at me. Anyway, I'm not sure if the small dudes drop it. These ones. But I know the big ones do. But again, you don't take that much to knock down. These guys, right? Those drop the Flame Mediators. You know, you can see if the little ones do, but again, I don't know if they do or not. Also, well, you know, you're going to be doing your seed farm, right? The fire dates and shit, they're here, remember? On the ground. Right? Wow, that's fucking rude. Wow. Right, these things, right, you're gonna wanna... So this is just part of the fire dates. So you might as well... Maybe equip your brew. The fire immunity, but it's up to you. You don't really need it. You have so much gore. Just keep the movement speed. Anyway, you can see, yeah, this is part of the fire date. Fire date, there you go. And then 2 of these fuckers. Rinse and repeat. It's probably the big ones that drop that, but anyway, you'll want to farm your fire dates there. Now we're going to the white seashell waist chain. We already picked up one of those as well. Those are the bull soldiers, so go to the Emerald Hall Shrine. And I'm sure there's better farm routes for these things, but this is the way I did it. Quick edit, if you want the white seashell waist, just circle back. And it's going to be these guys right here. So yeah, just to reiterate, the bull drops the white seashell waist chain, and the guys next to him drop the thunder flame seal curios. So you get two items for one farm run there. Kill the bulls. Kill both those ads, right? And then, yeah, continue down this path, right? And this will get you the waist chain curios quite quickly. And you get the point. Right, and then there's one more guy, I believe one more bull down there. Oh, up there. There you go. So get that. Lastly, what we can do to cover the, I guess, gold Lotus and the Graceful Orchid Soak. You can go to... You can either go to, let's see, New West, the Turtle Island, and this is a good farm for it. And you guess, or you could go to, or the Warden Temple, and it's killing those cucumber guys. And once you finish with all these seeds, right, there's 15 seeds, you submit it, then Shenlong will give you the Graceful Orchid Soak. So again, I will leave that farm in the description below. But anyway, if you do want to get Gold Lotus, right, you can come down and it's these things here. Right, we also saw them in the Brook of Bliss first farm area. And then there's one up here. Also, Turtle Island, if you remember, has these guys as well. Right? Anyway, that should cover it. That should cover all the RNG armor, all the RNG soaks, all the RNG Curioses, and then, again, I will leave in this description below on the seed farm, and then when you, again, get all your seeds, you're going to go to the village entrance, and you're going to deliver them, and when you have all 15... Right, once you turn all 15, you'll be given the final soak, the Graceful Orchid Soak. So, Right? So, to put it into perspective, right, guys, there's the Jade Lotus, there's a purple Lingzi, there's a snakehead mushroom, there's a fragrant jade flower, the fire bell flower, the tree pearl, good luck with that, the celestial pear, very good luck with that, licorice, fire date, aged ginseng, millennium ginseng, gentian, golden lotus, 9-capped fungi, and the monkey head fungus. So, right, I have 12. I'm missing 3 seeds, right? And again, I will again leave it in the description on the farm routes for those particular seeds. As you can see, I myself am missing the pearl, the pear, and the gold lotus. So those would be my farms, right? And you'll pretty much do that at this. Hopefully you've done that at the start of the video and you've skipped any timestamps. Anyway, that's it. That's it. That's all the farming. Craft your armor, craft your weapons, buy the gourds, buy the concoctions. We've already done all that. Upgrading your gourd, right? The NG Plus, you'll be able to upgrade your, coconut drink to max age, if you remember. Right, we're missing 3 Awakened Wineworm, and this will be maxed. So that will be an NG Plus, and as you can see, right, that's it. But again, if you really want to go through the farm, go ahead. Other than that, just play the game in NG Plus, and that's it. If you really do want to try out new builds, and after Resurrection, maximum health, mana, and stamina, go ahead, right? But I mean, as you can see, we've already picked up a lot of the powerful soaks and shit in the game. But anyway, monkeys, in the next episode, it will be our final episode. We are facing Erlang, Stone Monkey, and the Great Broken, or the Sage of the Broken Shell. Whatever the fuck. We face ourselves. Wukong. Sun Wukong, or his old self. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next and last one. Later, jack-offs.